Now cube roots. The cube root of a given number is defined as that number which when multiplied 3 times gives the given number. Cube root is that number which when multiplied 3 times gives the given number. For example, consider this 8. Then cube root of 8 is that number which when multiplied 3 times gives this 8. That is, cube root of 8 is 2, because when this 2 is multiplied 3 times, 2 into 2 into 2, we get this 8. So cube root of 8 is 2. And that fact is symbolically denoted by this. Cube root of 8 is equal to cube root of, in this symbol, place this 3 here. Cube root of 8 equal to 2. In the case of square root, we have seen such a representation. So square root of this such a number, which is equal to square root of x, is denoted like this. But for convenience, in the case of the square root only, we exclude this 2. Simply write this root of x. But in the case of this cube root, we should write the number 3 here. So cube root of 8 is equal to 2. Similarly, this consider this 27. Cube root of 27 is clearly 3, because when 3 is multiplied 3 times, we get 27. So denoted by cube root of 27 is equal to 3. In a similar fashion, cube root of 216 is equal to 6, because 6 multiplied 3 times gives this 216. Cube root of this 1728 is equal to this 12, because 12 multiplied 3 times gives 1728. And now, how we can find the cube root of a number which is not known? We have already discussed in the case of this 8, this 27, this 1728 in the previous videos, and therefore we know what number which when multiplied 3 times gives this number, and therefore we can immediately say the cube root. But is there any method to find the cube root? Of course. We can use the prime factorization of the number to find the cube root. Prime factorization. We have mentioned that in the previous video. So, what we do is, to find the cube root, we write the prime factorization of that given number, or factorize the given number into prime factors. And so, consider this prime factorization of this. So, if we are given this 8, the prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 2. From this, we see that this prime factor 2 occurs in triple of 2. So take 1 among this triple 2. So this is the cube root of 8. Now consider this 1200 or 216. So 216, when prime factorization done, we get this is equal to this 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So find the groups of 3 of different primes, triples of different primes, 2, 2, 2, 3 times, 3, 3, 3 times. Take 1 from each group, 2 and 3, find the product, 2 into 3, 6 is the cube root of this 216. 6 cube is equal to 216. Similarly, consider this 12 cube, or find this number 1728. So this is, we know, cube root of 12, we know. But if we factorize this, we see that this is 2 into 2 into 2 into again 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So group the prime factors into 3. There will be such groups if it is a cube, perfect cube. So we can see that the cube root is the product of 1 among these 3, that is 2 into 2 into 3, which is 12. Cube root of this is 12. So in this way we can find the cube root. That is, to find the cube root of a number is in this way. Find it this way. First factorize the given number into the prime factors. In the prime factorization, each prime factor will occur in triples. Find one number from each triple and find the product of all these. We will get the required cube root. That is the method. And again, one result you have to remember. So, in a cube, the different prime factors will occur in triples, we know. Therefore, consider this, say 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. So these two prime factors occur in triples, and therefore this product will be a perfect cube. This will be a cube, that we know. And the square root will be, cube root will be 3 into 5, which is 15. Consider this, 17 into 17 into 17 into 19 into 19 into 19. 19. So 17 in triples, 19 in triples. So this will be a cube, perfect cube. And the cube root will be 17 into 19. And now suppose there is no 17 here, a given number. When factorized, it gives this 17 into 17 into then 19 into 19 into 19. 19 3 times, 17 2 times. So that number will not be a cube, a perfect cube. No, will not be a perfect cube. So consider this, 11 into 11 into 11 into 3 into 3. 11 prime number 3 times 3 prime number only 2 times. So this product will not be a cube. Will not be a cube. If we want that perfect cube, we should multiply the prime factors in triples. And therefore, suppose this is the given number and it is not a cube, we know. How we can make this product a cube? By multiplying certain number. Multiplying certain number. We can multiply this again with one more 3. This will become a perfect cube. From the given number, we obtain or generate another number which is a cube by multiplying with this 3. If we multiply again this with say 5 into 5 into 5, 3 5s also, then this again will be a cube. So first obtained this cube, then obtained another cube. So from a given number which is not a cube, we can make or we can find another number or numbers which are cubes. But here, one important factor is this. What is the smallest number which when multiplied the given number makes it a cube? Makes it a cube. So here if we multiply the given number, that is 11 into 11 into 11 into 3 into 3 with this 3, this will become cube and this 3 is the smallest. If we again multiply this with the 5 into 5 into 5, we get another cube, but which is not the smallest number. Here we multiply the given number with this much, which is not the smallest. Smallest is this 3 alone. This 3 alone. So this is the method to find the smallest number which when multiplied makes a given non-cube number a cube. A cube. So we can use this in problems in exercise. Okay.